Protons, neutrons, and electrons. Let's talk about them. So, we've all seen this stuff before, but do you really know what it is? Well, this is actually a diagram of an atom, and you can see that it is made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. But what exactly are they? So, protons, neutrons, and electrons are components of an atom, which makes them subatomic particles. So, you see, an atom is an uncharged particle which makes up matter. So, it is often referred to as the units of matter. Now, an atom consists of a nucleus and electron shells. In the nucleus, which is essentially the core of the atom, protons and neutrons exist. Neutrons, as per their name, are neutral, meaning uncharged. They do not have any electrical charge, or as can be said, their electrical charge is zero. Protons are positively charged with one positive charge. Hence, the charge of protons is positive 1. When we combine what we know about neutrons and protons, that means that the nucleus of an atom is positively charged. But isn't the atom uncharged? How is that possible when the nucleus is positively charged? Well, to answer your question, we have to turn to the electrons outside the nucleus, because you see, in order to decrease the overall charge to zero, we need negative charges. And that is exactly where electrons come into play. Electrons are negatively charged with a charge of -1. They orbit or revolve around the nucleus in electron shells. And in atoms, the number of electrons is the same as the number of protons. So, the number of positive charges is the same as the number of negative charges, which is why the overall charge of an atom is 0. For example, potassium atoms have 19 protons and 19 electrons, which leads to it having 19 positive charges and 19 negative charges. Since they cancel out each other perfectly, the overall charge is 0. However, ions are charged. And it is precisely because of the difference in proton number and electron number. In this case, potassium ions have 1 positive charge because they have 1 less electron than protons. And that means that there are 19 protons and 18 electrons, meaning there are 19 positive charges and 18 negative charges, which is why the overall charge is positive 1 or plus 1. To conclude, protons have 1 positive charge, neutrons are uncharged, and electrons have 1 negative charge. When it comes to where they are in the atom, protons and neutrons are found in the nucleus, while electrons orbit the nucleus. If you enjoyed learning about this, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.